Here we have Morgan's underwater video of her freestyle. See her dive in pretty deep, and also if we go back and look at her eyes there, she's actually looking up towards the surface. We want to make sure that your eyes focused on the bottom of the pool. As you go back a little bit further, you can see in this area that her head is actually pretty high on her streamline. We want to make sure that those ears are being covered up, but only pretty much on the back sides of her ears. So make sure we're diving just a little bit shallower as we go through. Keeping a really pretty still head position. Go back just a little bit here and we'll be able to see a really good spot. Chin may be down just a little bit, but it's not much at all, so it's really a pretty good head position as we go through. See Morgan going into the turn here. Pretty strong kick going on, so you get in and out. Kind of coming off at an odd angle. Looks like her feet planted real pretty high on the surface or on the wall, so make sure that as you're planting those feet on the wall, you want to make sure that the ball of your foot is going to be in the same spot as your hips. So the balls of your feet right now are there, your hips are down here. So we want to make sure that if your heels are there, your hips need to be there, so that we're looking at almost a straight line through that spot. That'll help you come up in a lot better position, keep you moving in a straight line, and actually have a lot more power coming through. As we look at your pull underneath, you're doing a pretty good job of getting that nice high elbow catch as we go through. Just reach out a little bit further as we kind of look into this position through here. You've got good reach, but you can actually rotate your hips just a little bit more, so then you're on that side. Right now you're riding a little bit more just on your stomach, but you're doing a really good job right through here, getting into that high elbow catch. I think if you wait just a touch longer, get on that side a little bit more, you're going to be able to get an even stronger freestyle pull underneath the water. Very good job on your underwater portion of your freestyle. Here we have Morgan's freestyle from the above water angle. I can tell as we look at just the start right through here, she's got her weight kind of centered back on her heels. We're going to want to make sure, since she's not really using her arms to help herself launch forward, we're going to want to make sure that the weight is forward a little bit more. I always like to try and get our swimmers, if it's a front weighted start, to put all the weight on the ball of that front foot. One thing we also want to take a look at is that back foot right there. You've got that heel down. Make sure you get up on the ball of that foot. That'll help give you a lot better launch as you're going forward. And what we really want to do is make sure that we're trying to get out as far as you can, so push through with that front leg. As we look at the above water camera angle, you've got fairly solid kick going on. You've got a little bit of that straight arm motion, which to me I think helps you a little bit more as we get to the back end of that stroke, being able to finish it a lot better. Good distance off of your turn right there. We've got just a little bit of kind of dolphin kicking movement. I'd like to see you maybe get onto that side a little bit more, get a little more flexion, so bend your legs a little bit more to generate a little bit more power. With that leg bend though, you only want to do that for about the first 2, maybe 3 kicks, depending on how deep you are and how far you're going, and then start to shorten them up and speed things up. A little slow on that breakout. Just work on trying to be a little bit more aggressive as we get into that first stroke you're taking. As we watch here for the finish, doing good job on not breathing inside the flags, but as we kind of move things back right about here, you're going to see that you're finishing flat. Make sure that you do get onto that side. That's going to give you a little bit longer reach. Very nice job.